Dear Sebastian, in all my years as a detective, I've never seen a case like this before. Murders, violence, betrayal. I've dealt with all kinds of people from all walks of life. But never have I ever come across such an engaging individual as this woman. So you suspect your husband's trying to kill you?
It may sound far-fetched, detective, but I believe it to be true. My husband's a very powerful and rich man. It would be easier for him to get rid of me than have to share his fortune. We have no children. Nothing holds us together.
What can I do to help you?
I overheard a conversation between my husband and someone I believe he may have hired to kill me. I would like you to follow up on this. They were going to meet tomorrow at a restaurant on Carolina Boulevard.
Once I had said yes to her, I knew the game had begun. As agreed, I went to the restaurant on Carolina Boulevard and watched Paul, Mary's husband, speak to a mysterious man.
I told you will kill me any day now. You have to do something.
Yes, I will. I'll turn these photos over to the police, along with the rest of the evidence I've collected, so they can start their own case. My job here is done.
But you don't seem to understand, detective. My husband's a powerful and well-connected man. If this gets to the police, it will never get off the ground. He's owed favors everywhere. You will only be endangering me even more, and worse still, yourself.
Listen, you need to try and compose yourself, Mary.
I lost my parents when I was young, and Paul was all I had. He was my rock. As time went by, he showed me less and less affection, and I became a dead weight in his life, and he wants nothing to do with me.
Calm yourself, Mary. Do you want a drink?
I can't walk down the street. I'm being followed. Please, detective.
You call me Michael, and I'll sneak us out. We spent a pleasant evening together. We talked and got to know each other. Her fragile state at that moment inspired me to befriend her. I became entangled.
To ask you something. Would you do something for me and for us, ultimately?
What's that?
Kill my husband. I know the details to his Swiss bank account. If he's dead, we can take all the money and live happily ever after.
I obviously didn't take her up on her suggestion. The next day, when I woke up, Mary was no longer by my side. The proposal she had made me the previous night sparked a red flag. I decided to do a little of my own detective work. It was very disturbing to see Mary kissing Paul. They didn't seem like a couple having problems at all.
Everything was perfect. Now you can take all the money. But don't forget about my part.
Relax. I'm not gonna forget about you. The best part of this whole thing was that Paul was killed with Michael's gun. It was the perfect plan.
And so, I'm writing this letter to you, Sebastian, so that the truth of this case be known. Kind regards, Michael.
It was just that. This madman tried to take advantage of me in my hour of weakness. I'm sorry. Sorry for my weakness, and his jealousy has killed my husband. My life is in danger. I can't trust anyone.
Calm down, Mrs. Rothman. You need to breathe a bit. Early this morning, I received a letter from an old friend that tells a rather different story.
It's the end of the line for you, Mary.
You are under arrest on suspicion of the murder of Paul Rothman. The lady will come with me. I will provide an arrest warrant for Brooke Silverstone on suspicion of being an accomplice in the murder of Paul Rothman. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Mary, all my years as a detective, you made me feel like an amateur. But the good thing is, detectives never fall in love.
You'll come with me, please.
The letter I gave to my friend Sebastian, along with the photos of the crime, put Mary and Brock behind bars. Another case was solved, and certainly will not be the last.